Hello everyone and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. So as you can see, we are in November and it is a bright sunny day, and you can see the oilseed radish that we planted in the previous month has germinated, and I don't think they'll be growing any further from this growth stage. So this will be their final growth stage, and once the planting season will be arriving in March, I'll be cultivating this field and will be planting the potatoes in it. And since this is the cover crop, I think it will act as fertilizer for this field, and hopefully we won't have to provide much amount of fertilizer once we are done with planting the potatoes in this field. And as of now, what we are going to do is I'm going to start preparing our field number 2 and field number 7 for the next crops. And for that, I'll have to provide lime on both these fields and I'll have to cultivate it. And along with it, I'll also be selling the eggs in this episode because November is the best time to sell that. But before we sell the eggs, I think I'm gonna start the liming work, at least one of our field. I think I'll be doing the field number 2 by myself. And as for the field number 7, I'm gonna hire a worker for the liming work on that field. And I'll try to finish the cultivation and liming work within this episode itself. So straight away, I'm gonna jump on my New Holland tractor. There it is. And straight away, I'm gonna attach the lime spreader to this tractor. And we are gonna move to the shop. I will refill the lime spreader, and then we are gonna start spreading the lime on our field number 2 first. There we go. And you can see we have just over 2300 liters of lime already in the spreader, but we are gonna need a lot of lime because both of our fields are quite big in size. So let's quickly move to the shop and I will refill our lime spreader, and I'm gonna start liming the field number 2. So here we are at the shop, and straight away I'm gonna purchase quite a few bags of lime. So this is the bag of seeds, but we are gonna need quite a few bags of lime. So let's purchase them straight away. And I think I'm gonna go with 8 bags to begin with. It will cost me $3,600, so let's buy them. There we go. And now let's quickly refill our spreader. There we go. So our spreader is full and we have 14,000 liters of lime with us. And here's the field number 2, and I'm gonna start from this side of the field. And it won't be taking that much amount of lime because we have already provided lime to this field in the previous year, and same is the case with our field number 7 as well. There we go. So we are liming our fields, and if you look at the consumption rate, it is using very less amount of lime when compared to the previous time when we spread the lime on this field for the very first time. So I don't think I'll have to refill the spreader many a times, and we're gonna finish with the liming work in no time. Although it is a big field, but still we have a decent working speed and a decent working width. So I'm gonna continue with the liming work on our field number 2, and I will see you guys after some time.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do, like listen and relax. From here on, you don't have to say a word. So just let go and don't hold back. I've got you, welcome you into my world. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right, I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna bite. I've got my hands on your body, so tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty, because there ain't nobody love you like I do, like I do, like I do, like I do,
Well, as you can see, I am continuing with the liming work on field number 2, and I think I have managed to complete almost 70% of the field, and we have just consumed only about 50% of the lime that we had in our spreader. So one load will be enough for this field, that is for sure. And I think same will be for the field number 7. Once I'm done with liming this field, I'm gonna refill our spreader once again, and I think that lime will be enough for the field number 7 as well. And I'll surely be hiring a worker for the liming work on that field. And as for me, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start cultivating this field, because it's a big field. I think I have to cultivate this field in 2 time lapses, and I think in that way we'll be cultivating our field number 7, not in this month but in the coming episode, which will, I think, will be in January, because we have nothing to do in December except for delivering the products to the temple construction site. So I'll surely be seeing you in January for our next episode, because in January we'll also be selling the products that we make from our various productions. And as for the crop on this field, I'm still not sure so as to which crop we are gonna go with. I think we can either go with the sunflowers once again, or what I can do is I can go with the soybeans. We already have some soybeans with us, which I forgot to sell. Yep, there you can see we have just about 45,000 liters of soybeans with us, and the best time to sell them is in June. and I missed that month. So that's why I have stored them in our silo. And I'll be selling them in the coming June. So I'm on to the final row of this field, and you can see this field is almost done. And once I'm done with the liming work on this field, what I will do is before I move to the shop, I'm gonna refuel this tractor. You can see it is quite low on fuel, so I'll be refueling it, and then once again I'm gonna move to the shop. I will refill this spreader with lime once again, and then we'll move to the field number 7, and that will be the time that I'll be hiring the worker for the liming work on the field number 7 as well. So there we go. We are done with the liming work on our field number 2, and there is the fuel station. Let's quickly refuel our tractor. There we go. So the refueling cost me $826, which is not much, and we now have a full tank of fuel with us. So let's quickly move to the shop and let's refill the lime spreader once again. There we go. So once again you can see we have a full load of lime spreader. And I hope that this lime will be enough for the entire field number 7. So let's quickly move towards there. So here we are at our field number 7, and straight away I'm gonna hire a worker for the liming work on this field. There we go. So the worker will now continue with the liming work on this field, and now it's time to unleash the beast. That is, I'll be using the John Deere 8RT tractor to cultivate our field number 2. So straight away let's jump on the tractor. There it is, and it is surely a beast of a machine, and we already have cultivator attached to the tractor. So let's take it to the field number 2 first, and we're gonna start cultivating that field straight away. So hopefully before we end this episode I'll be done with the cultivation work on at least our field number 2. As for the field number 7, I think I'll be doing that field in the next episode. So here's a field, and I'm gonna start from this side. Let's unfold our cultivator. So I'm gonna start from this side. There we go. So we are cultivating our field number 2, and we have a working width of I think a 15 meter, and the working speed is at 9 miles an hour. So although it is a big field, but our cultivator is also quite wide. Still, I think we'll be done with the cultivation work in at least 2 time lapses. So the first time lapse will be right now, and as for the second time lapse I'll be doing it once we are done with selling our eggs. And I think once we'll be done with the cultivation work on this field, I'm gonna end this episode right here. So what I will do is I'm gonna continue with the cultivation work on the field number 2, and I will see you guys after some time.
Wandering around in a blurry town, in a foggy state, surrounded by ghosts, but you're still alive. There's no time to wait.
Well, as you can see, I am continuing with the cultivation work on field number 2, and I think I have done exactly half of the field. So if you look into the map, you can see I think I have cultivated almost half of the field. So what I will do is once I'm done with this row, I'm gonna stop the cultivation work right here and I'm gonna jump on to our fen tractor and I will take our flatbed trailer to our chicken coop which is in our smaller farm and we are gonna collect all the eggs and we'll take them to the sell point and we're gonna sell them. There we go. So I'll stop the tractor right here and let's jump onto the fen tractor. So there it is. And I think our flatbed trailer is at the other side of this cement factory. Yep, there it is. So let's get it attached to the tractor and straight away we are gonna move to our smaller farm. There we go. So once we are done with selling the eggs, I'll surely be finishing the cultivation work and hopefully while we are done with all these work, our worker will also be finished with the liming work on our rice paddy. I think the worker is also almost 80% done. So I'll see you right at our smaller farm. So we are here at our smaller farm and there you can see we have so many pallets of eggs with us and I'm gonna load all these eggs onto the trailer and we're gonna sell them and we'll make a decent profit by selling all these eggs. So I'll see you in just a second. So there you can see we have 21 pallets of eggs with us and I'm gonna take them to the farmers market because it is currently offering the best price for the eggs and we'll be getting just over $4,000 for each pallet of egg that we have. So that means we'll be making right about 80 to $85,000 by selling the eggs. I'll quickly move to the farmers market and I will see you right there. So here we are at the farmers market and we have to take a left from here. So my guess will be that I'll be getting 80 to $85,000. So let's say we'll be getting $85,000. So let's see how close we can get to that mark. There we go. So we got almost $105,000 by selling the eggs and almost $10,000 as environmental score. So in that way, we made right about $114,000 just by selling our eggs, which is a good income. And you can see we now have over $3.6 million with us, and soon we'll be earning more in the coming January because we'll be selling our other products as well. So I'm pretty sure that by the time we end this series, we'll be having right about $6 to $7 million with us. So the worker has also stopped in our field number 7. I think it is done with the liming work. Yep, I think it is done. It's a good timing. And as for now, let's quickly head back to our farm and I will leave this tractor and the trailer right there. And straight away, I'm gonna jump back onto the John Deere tractor and we're gonna finish the cultivation work on our field number 2. So here's the farm and I will leave the tractor and the trailer right here and let's jump back onto the John Deere tractor. There it is. And I will now finish the cultivation work on this field, which I think once again will take hardly 10 to 12 minutes. But since I'll be time lapsing this part, so it won't be that long for you guys. There we go. So once again, we are cultivating our field number two. And as for the next episode, I have already told you that I'll be skipping the December and I'll be seeing you guys directly in January. And in January, we are gonna sell all of our products that we have from our productions. And along with that, I'll also be cultivating our rice paddy so that we can plant the rice in them in the coming year. So I'm gonna continue with the cultivation work once again, and this time I will see you guys once we are done with the cultivation work on this field completely.
Closer to ya. Tell me how, and I'll do it, babe. Cause I just wanna make you feel the way I do about you. So just tell me how, and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I'm free.
So there you can see we are almost done with the cultivation work on our field number two as well. And once this area will be done, only this small strip will be left, which I'll be doing quickly. And after that, I'll surely be calling it a day. For the next episode, I've already told you that I'll be seeing you guys directly in January. We'll be skipping the month of December, but I'll surely be keeping an eye on the temple construction site and I'll keep delivering the products, the required products to the temple. And in this way, we'll be moving with this series very quickly. And same will be with the temple construction site as well. There we go. So we are done with the cultivation work and I'll be ending this episode right here. And I'll be cultivating our field number 7 in the next episode. You can see the worker is done with the liming work on this field. So along with selling our products, I'll also be cultivating this field. and in that way, we'll be ready with all of our fields before the planting season arrives. So that will be it for this episode as well. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, then do leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. As of now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.